All right, y'all, we back. I'm gonna bring Coach back in for like another 5 or 10 minutes, and I'm gonna let her go. I just ain't want to end like that, with it just cutting off on us, and then we'll be done. I'm gonna end it in just a minute. This was a good one. I enjoyed this one a lot too. All right. I set us up. Oh, appreciate that. Appreciate that. I'm glad you joined. I'm
Hey,
glad.
Coach, what's up? I enjoyed you too. Sorry about that.
Yeah, my bad. Oh, somebody was asking me about one of the other interviews too, but nah. I said I was saying I was gonna let you. I was gonna bring you back in for a minute, then let you go. I said I try to ask that type of question with that little bit of time left.
I know, wait, that was heated. Ooh, that was deep. So basically, has it been a tough road? Yes, it's been tough because, to be honest with you, once you get to a certain level, you've got somebody trying to keep you down, and it's not always the opposing ethnicity. Sometimes it's of the light color that either envious of you, which envy to me is worse than jealousy.
Definitely.
And I've experienced all of it.
Mm-hmm.
I've experienced all of it, unfortunately. And what I was saying was that I didn't voluntarily leave a few of those places.
Right.
You know, would have loved to see some situations where I'm there, you know, feeding that head coach for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes the people in charge are not as confident in themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes that's the situation.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, I've been moved to places that I'm supposed to be, I'd say. And it's not easy. You got to stay alert.
Mm-hmm.
You've got to not be disappointed when people disappoint you, or not to be surprised. So it happens that way. You know, stay prayerful, keep it pushing, and never lose confidence in what you're capable of doing. So.
Oh yeah, that's a good one that you said. Don't lose. Yeah, I like that one. Yeah, I told you gave me a whole hip hop.
You got a book. You got a book going on.
What? I've been writing down so many notes on this one. Woo!
Stop, Coach.
You and Jones was the same way because Jones had a lot too.
It's deep, man. We got some stories to tell.
Word, I think that's what it is. I think that's what it is. And like when I started doing these, like I never like I tell Shonda, I tell my fiance, everybody, like even Coach Mag, like when it's leading up to this, like I was at the Sportsplex today, right? And the girls were working out. I think they ended like 5:30. And I'm about to go home and get myself ready for the show tonight with Coach. And somebody was like, yo, what's such and such time? I was like, yo, I gotta relax. I gotta get myself together because I'm nervous. You know what I'm saying? No matter what, like
that's me, man. And I think a little bit of nervousness is great in anything you do because you approach something too confident. You think you got it on your own. That ain't good. I think that's normal. That's healthy.
Yeah,
it's a humbleness to it.
Word. I say every single time, like I said, the very first person that I had on here with me was somebody I went to college with. So I've known him. You know what I'm saying? I've known Dane forever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I just met Chris and then Cam, one of the players that played for me.
Yeah, I know who he is.
Yeah, I probably known him for about 4 or 5 years. So it's not like I know the folks at all. So you know what I mean? Oh, thank you so much.
I know. That's my girl from San Jose, California.
Oh, word. We got West Coast tapping in again tonight. I love it. I love it.
Yeah. Nah, man, you're great. You're doing your thing. I'm impressed. You're touching a lot of lives, and it's good. You're influential.
Yeah.
Wifey coming along. She keeping you all cut up and groomed.
Yeah.
You're all right.
Oh, look. My barber, so you know how some barbers were working through the quarantine and all that. So my barber was like, nah, he's like, my wife ain't letting me do nothing. I didn't even try to get no cut doing that. But soon as I don't know what phase they put us in.
I'm there.
They put us in phase 2. I was at the barbershop that morning. I called him like, yo, I'm there at 9:30. I go to the barbershop 40 minutes from my house.
And you were there.
There, early. You know what I'm saying? So as soon as they was able to go back to work, they went through all these, they had to go through some COVID
training and stuff.
Yeah, and they got to do so much more cleaning up in between each haircut.
Oh, right. Sanitizing and stuff like that.
And then my barber.
That's good to know.
Yeah, definitely. So I told somebody the other day when I was talking to Cam, I was like, my barbershop is an old head barbershop. Like it's only 3 barbers in there. So I don't got to worry about a whole bunch of riff.
About a line and a bunch of people and some young bucks coming in,
Like my
walking.
barber, he's popping. Like he has a lot of clientele, but he, you know, with
You can
this
be
COVID,
selective.
yeah, and then with COVID, it's making everybody be on time.
Yes.
You know,
Everybody get booted out. Huh?
word. You know what I'm saying? So you may miss your spot, but
I tried to be my son's barber. They ain't having it.
oh nah,
Like, I gotta learn.
nah,
They like
they what? They 14, 15. They're not going for that no more.
15 and 13. The 13-year-old, he kind of let me a little bit. And then Amari tried to make him be like, no.
No, he gonna tell. Oh,
that's not right.
Yeah, he gonna be like, what? Yo, he gonna
I don't think that's right. I'm still the mom, dude. I can try. Nobody gonna see you. You're not gonna lose no cool points right now during this time.
I got in so much trouble when I was young. I cut my little brother hair one day, and my mom came home from work and went crazy. I thought it was such a good haircut.
Oh, you thought it was? I know what I'm saying.
He was crying like it looked like he had been crying when she came home or whatever.
She was hot.
What? I remember it like it was yesterday. You know what I'm saying? I was in the back. He was up front. I guess it looked like he had been crying, and then it was a bad night for me that night. Then I was like, the longest night of my life. It's like this night won't never end. But
I'm sure.
Another young guy had tapped in earlier. He was a trainer, I think, with West Virginia. So he said he appreciated us having.
Oh, good stuff, West Virginia.
Yeah, he was
awesome. I appreciate everybody that tapped in. You know, that means a lot to me. Everybody, for the most part, I think people are trying to get better, trying to accumulate knowledge and soak stuff up. You know,
that's one of the good things about COVID that I said. Like, if you didn't lose anyone to the pandemic, you know what I'm saying? If everybody stayed healthy, your family stayed healthy, you kind of, you know, spent more time with family, and then it made people do some other things. It made you think outside of the box a little bit. That, because like I said, like this that I've been planning to do this for like 3 years, you know what I'm saying? But I never put it in the mix, you know.
That's what's up.
And now it has me doing another situation that I may start doing some stuff on Zoom.
That's a win for you, man. It's a win, coach.
Exactly. So, because some people don't, I'm like, yo, some of these people, some people don't use Instagram. Like, I talk to some people that I want to do some Zoom calls with and put them on IG. And I'm like, yo, you're not. One of the dudes was telling me that he don't do IG. I'm like, yo, you younger than me. What do you mean?
Right. And how you not doing it? Now, I can see if we was talking that little Snapchat thing, but we talking about
I don't do Snapchat. I don't do Snapchat at all.
I don't either. Like,
but I'm like, yo, coach, how you don't do IG and you younger than me? He was like, nah, it ain't that I don't.
He got an old soul.
Word. He was like, I just don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got Twitter. And I was like, he was like, yo, that's enough social media for me. Like,
I got Facebook. I'm good.
Word. He was like, I can't do Twitter, IG, Facebook, this one down. He was like, I can't do it.
God.
Crazy by then. But like I said, I definitely appreciate it. I always, towards the end, I just want to get another little nugget from you. You know what I'm saying? Something that I could, you know, tell some young folks. Like I said, I tell people all the time, like, when I'm doing these, and I done, like I said, with Coach Jones and yourself, people probably think I want to come on and talk about, you know, you recruiting for your school and you doing this and you doing that. And I'm like, yeah, we're going to touch on that too, but I kind of like to talk and just flow and let people, like I was telling Coach Jones and like even with yourself, I want to kind of, for lack of a better term, like big up you. Because like I said, when I know you, but I didn't know you.
Right.
You know? So I kind of use the platform a little bit especially when I'm talking to coaches like yourself and Coach Jones, to give people a chance to understand, like, North Carolina Central is a prominent Division I program. Like, even though it's an HBCU and the HBCUs are getting pushed heavy right now, but it's still a Division I basketball program.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, Coach Odom isn't going into the season or going into the year like, I coach at an HBCU, so I got to do this. Like, nah, if anything, it's going to make you work harder. Than, you know. So, like I was saying to him, like, I kind of like try to use this to kind of like to big up you guys and share some light onto the situations. Like, I got coaches friends. Exactly. I got friends at other schools. You know what I mean? But it was purposely done. You know what I'm saying? With friends that I knew first. You know what I mean? And then my first like big player was a guy that I coached that I know. So and then the coaches that I know you guys and I like you guys and I got to meet you level. So on a more personal level. So I kind of like enjoyed that. So it's kind of like to shed light on your success. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's wonderful, man.
You know what I
I
mean?
don't think you're right. It's ignorance. It's lack of knowledge. And I went to a predominantly white institution, Cal Berkeley. My first few jobs, white institutions, UCLA, Duke, Carolina. So I became educated about HBCUs once I came here, even more so. The pride of being at a historically Black college and university is unmatched. Because of the work, because of the grind, because you pour your heart and soul, so you feel so accomplished. With once you graduate, you have people that care, people that can relate. Not to say that's not elsewhere, but the light shines on the minority who excels. And we all know the reality is we've got to be that much better than our competition. And what I've learned, having been here, just completed my 3rd year, is you're right. You're not sacrificing anything. You're making a conscious decision to take your gifts and talents to a place like an HBCU. And I love the fact that you're highlighting this because, yes, it's a division. Some people do not know. I know a male coach took a job recently at an HBCU and made a comment that got laughed at. You know what I'm talking about?
I saw that.
And was like, oh,
he caught a lot of flack on Twitter.
Yes. And I'm like, dude, it's a Division I. Meaning, and this is what I tell people, listen, in the ACC, and I can talk about the ACC, that's where I was. You win the ACC tournament, you still might be 7-8 teams that get picked to go to the the NCAA tournament after you win your conference tournament. Well, in the MEAC, you win the conference tournament, you automatically go and play in the NCAA tournament. So you have a shorter route, not easier, a shorter route to get to where you want to go and be on the platform that the Dawn Staley, South Carolinas, the UConns, Notre Dame, that those schools are at. You played in the exact same tournament. You just got a different route, an easier route, so to speak, to get there. And there's no question of, I finished in the conference here, but I'm not sure if I'm going to get a bid to go. Well, you know what you're working for. And sometimes it's a more realistic goal of getting there. You take your talent to come here and you put your numbers and your skill set on the floor at an HBCU. The chances are you're going to drive and lead that team to playing in the tournament.
Word.
And then you have the opportunity. And then our preseason was incredible. I mean, we went to Cal Berkeley, playing a Thanksgiving tournament. We played Iowa. We played my first year. We played Oregon State. This is a team that went to the Final Four. We played Carolina this year. So we are still putting my student athletes in positions to play the players they want to play the teams they want to play.
That's
now
really
you got to bring it.
Yeah, now you got to be ready. You asked for it, so now you got to be ready to play.
Nephew, kiddos.
So give me a nugget. You done gave me a lot. I've been writing down. Look at my paper.
Look at you.
I've been writing nuggets. I want one more. Give me a nugget that you got, and I'm gonna take this to your coaching. For young players. I had a couple of players tap in too.
Oh, my Cali boy, F Jam, my music guy. Fred.
Oh, okay. I like that. I like when the West Coast tap in because I like meeting people. You know what I mean? Saying like I was so upset because I was this year we were going to Sacramento for EY.
I knew that.
It got canceled, and then me and Chris, I talked to Chris before. I've never been to Drew League ever.
That might be a baby sin right there, dude.
Right.
You gotta get there.
Yeah, so I was trying to do that. So that's on my list for next summer for sure. Just to make it out to Cali to do some stuff out there because I haven't been out.
I'll meet you out there.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely going out there.
Hanging.
And we may be going to Vegas though. So this year for a tournament, we putting some things together. So we'll figure it out.
One of the West Coast LA teams just told me that tonight. I forgot what team it was. Said they're doing Vegas.
Yeah, they still
July, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
End of July.
I heard that just today. I was talking to some people out there.
Yeah. Dink,
Wow.
the guy that runs Pingos, they still doing a Fab 40. You know what I'm saying? So we trying to get Buddha to go into that wallet. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Open it up.
To get us
Open
out.
it up, bro.
I'm not gonna hold you all night. It's Father's Day, and I had you for 2.5 hours, and I appreciate that a lot. You don't understand, Coach.
Great, man. This is great, and it didn't even seem like that long.
You
This
know,
is awesome.
first lady. You know, my first lady on. You top 5.
Yes, sir.
And you
Yes,
was a
sir.
bucket
I'm
though.
striving.
And
I'm
you was a,
striving to be top 3, then the number 1.
you know what I'm saying? You was a big bucket though, Coach. Like I think people didn't know you and Jones both were buckets in college. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I did not know that you was.
Hey, man.
I had no idea. Like, you so humble. When I met you, when I see you out, we rap. You know what I'm saying? Like,
For sure.
it's no big deal. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I met you as an AAU mom.
That's
I don't even
it.
had no gear on. I don't even know if you had no gear on.
Probably not. Probably low key in case I start acting crazy in the
Right,
stands.
because Ted. So
Top
Ted,
3 at least. That's right.
he told me. He the one that told me. I was like, oh,
Who's that? Who told you that?
Ted told me you was a coach.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, oh my bad. Did I talk to her wrong or something? Because you know what I'm saying, I'm new to it too, like meeting coaches and all that, and
Right.
with coaches on a level like talking about kids. But as I've been doing the last couple of years, I see coaches are like, it's crazy to say it, but they regular people. You know what I'm saying? Like,
It's true, man.
you know what I'm saying?
And the ones that don't act regular, crazy.
Yeah,
I tell people all the time. So the last nugget I got, I mean, when I
Mhm.
say I'm me, no matter what. I used to say to people all the time. So again, from UCLA, you know, like I said, you sit in the stands, you always got a logo usually on that shirt.
Yeah.
So the players, so the players, you know, they low key, they're cooler than we were.
Right.
I used to be like trying to look. Now,
Definitely.
you know, they don't care. Everybody in the stands. But you have that coach's polo on. It has your insignia or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so funny to see how our own people react. So from UCLA, I get some love. You know, when it said Duke, you know, everybody was all over me.
Crazy.
Said Carolina, everybody's on me. Then went Concordia. You have a whole different group of people that will talk or not talk to you. Oh. So we're in the same, now again, it's a viewing period. So we're in the same coaches section. You know how the coaches have to sit in the section? But it's amazing to watch the crowd that was around me when the logos changed. So that is just interesting because that told me a lot about people in this industry, in this business.
I can believe that.
It's a trip, man. Take that boo off you and put Trish's All Stars, and then see how many people talk to you. So, and it's cool because I'm still me. Doesn't change me. And I tell people all the time, doesn't matter. I'm still Trish, no matter what's on this thing right here. And to me, that's what matters most.
Yeah,
Changing of a shirt didn't change me.
Word. I had a kid that played when I was coaching Hampton Hoyas as a feeder program to Boo. So a kid I was trying to get to play for him. He was pretty good. He kept asking me what our jerseys were going to say on it, whether it's going to say Boo Williams or Hampton Hoyas.
He wanted to know.
Word. That's crazy that it is different. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get a little different respect, like, when I go to, like, tournaments to check out kids, when you know what I'm saying, when they know I'm coaching in the EYBL or that I'm connected to an EYBL program or something like that. It is a different light. And like I said, I went from coaching non-sponsored to getting my head bashed in, you know what I'm saying, then getting, you know what I'm saying, I started to realize I got to recruit in this thing right here, you know what I'm saying. Nephew play. I got lucky because at the time when I first started coaching, one of my nephews was real good. So I just grabbed.
There you go. Yeah, come here, you playing with me, and we're gonna surround you. No, don't get it twisted. It has its perks. Don't get it twisted. But when you talk about sincerity and people being genuine, you get to learn a lot. That's it.
And like
Back cold in the building.
He said he gets more respect from with his BWSL on than his Brian Strand because he coached at JUCO out here. And I'm like, that's probably true too.
I'm sure. That's how people work. Pretty small, but it's the reality.
But I like that one though. I'm me. You're gonna be the same you, and no matter what you got on. Burgundy.
Question.
Whether it was navy blue,
navy
blue. You know.
Yeah. The blues kind of screwed people in North Carolina. They wasn't feeling that.
Nah,
they was like, pick
burgundy,
a side, man. I'm like, I'm not a blood or crip.
Word. When you put the burgundy on them, they was like, what? And you right back in their town recruiting their
No doubt, man.
I mean? So, like I said, Coach, I'm not gonna hold you all night. We'll probably win another 30 minutes, and
Look
then,
at us.
you know
Look
what
at
I mean.
us, man.
But like again, I got my nuggets. You
That's
know what I'm
nice.
saying?
We're gonna get our shirts, the
I
real blue. You see your boy favoring over there.
Yeah, he a Duke guy. You know what I'm saying? So no, again, I thank you again, Coach. I appreciate it. Thank you, Shonda.
My
Everybody
God,
that tapped in, I appreciate
Looney
everybody.
Tune.
And like I said, I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get my t-shirts together. And as soon as I get them together, I'm gonna ship them out to you.
I
And
told you I'm gonna wear it with pride, man. I appreciate you so much.
no problem, Coach. And I'll talk to you. You know I'll be talking to you
Oh,
soon.
absolutely. We'll
All
talk
right.
soon, man.
Good night. All
All
right.
right, you too, me. Happy Father's Day.
Thank you again.
All right.
All right, y'all.